This is how I'd be holding the QR2 if Fanatec had sent me one. Someone go check the thermostat in hell and fire the pork-seeking anti-air missiles, because Fanatec have actually released the QR2. This is such a big occasion that Fanatec have dedicated an entire section of their website to it. Links in the description if you want to go straight there. So what is it and why is everybody going nuts over this simple contraption? Well, it's not so much hype as it is surprise. The QR2 is an improved quick release system that is hoped to fix the long-standing imperfections of the current QR1 system, but it's been promised for a long time and become a bit of a running joke, a joke which Fanatec themselves now acknowledge. So do you need it? Well, if you're completely happy with your Fanatec setup as it currently stands, and the vast majority of you will be, then don't worry about it. You don't need any of this, not yet at least. The mere existence of a QR2 won't suddenly make all the QR1s crumble to dust. It looks like the QR1 will be phased out over time for new items, and that makes sense, but you don't need to rush out and upgrade for upgrade's sake if you've already got your kit. But some of you with a Fanatec setup right now will feel like the current quick release is a weakness and will be interested in the QR2 because it should improve the quality of a physical connection between wheel and wheelbase. This is the very purpose of the QR2, to bring it on par with the standard now being set by others. It should make your wheel feel a little bit sturdier and more solid, and to some of you that's of real importance. Whether that improvement will be worth the price is a question only you and your wallet can answer. The QR2 system comes in two halves, the base side which is on the wheelbase and wheel side which is on the wheel. But together they combine to make the QR2 as a whole. Just to make things complicated, however, they come in various types depending on which wheelbase you have. Oh boy. First, on the base side you have the QR2 Type M, which is motorsport grade CNC machine billet aluminium. This is compatible with the DD1, DD2 and Podium DD1F1. So if you have any of those bases right now, then you'll need this to upgrade. Then you have the QR2 Type C, which is cast aluminium and fits the CSL DD and GT DD Pro, the smaller cuboid wheelbases we all know and love. On the wheel side you have a QR2 Pro. This is compatible with both of the QR2 base side variants, so if you have a QR2 Pro on your wheel, you can connect it to any QR2 base. It meets FIA standards and is built for real world racing, so I'm presuming this is the same wheel side QR2 that's on the real BMW M4 GT3. Whatever floats your boat. Then you have the standard QR2. Functionally, this seems to be capable of everything the QR2 Pro is, just without the fancy FIA grading and golden colour, and therefore about half the cost. This can fit the exact same wheels as the QR2 Pro. Then there's the QR2 Lite, and this is where things kinda raise some eyebrows. It's made of carbon fibre reinforced polyamide construction, which we've seen before in the QR1 Lite. The vast majority of QR1 Lites were okay, but the odd few that outright snapped caused quite a stir, so hopefully we don't see that again this time around. However, the QR2 Lite also follows the QR1 Lite in tradition of not being able to use high torque mode with it. If you've got a CSL DD or GT DD Pro, then this won't affect you at all, you're under that high torque threshold. But if you try to use a steering wheel with this QR2 Lite attached to it on the DD1 or DD2, it will go into low torque mode, limiting the force feedback. The list of steering wheels that it's compatible with on the site is also a lot shorter. If you ask me, I think they could have done without the QR2 Lite altogether. I think it will do them more harm than good for the confusion that it's going to cause. Bundles are available, and perhaps that's the easiest way to digest the QR2 options. If you have a DD1, DD2 or DD1F1 right now, your options are either the QR2 Bundle Type M or the QR2 Pro Bundle Type M. They both seem to do the same job, the Pro is just the luxury version. If you have a CSL DD or GT DD Pro right now, your options are either the QR2 Bundle Type C or the QR2 Lite Bundle Type C. If you think you'll ever upgrade to one of Fanatec's higher powered wheelbases, then skip the QR2 Lite and go for the standard QR2. If you're still unclear about all of this, then feel free to ask in the comments, but it's worth just taking a moment to read the pages on the official site, as they should clear up a lot of what you want to know. Links to those pages are in the description below. If you go to buy a steering wheel right now on the site, it'll ask you if you want to upgrade to a QR2 wheel side, but don't forget you'll need a QR2 base side as well if you're upgrading a QR1 system, so just be careful of that. Remember, you can have 2 or 3 wheels with a wheel side QR2 each. You still only need 1 base side QR2 for your wheelbase. You don't need 1 per steering wheel. Might be a silly thing to say, but things can get confusing if you don't know. But above all, just a reminder, if you're happy with what you've got, the QR2 won't be of any concern for you right now, and there's no rush to upgrade. But it's now available for those that really want to, and I'll be among them purely to check out whether it's actually any good and resolves those long-standing shortcomings of the QR1. Subscribe so you don't miss that video when it comes, and cheers for now.